We're going to start today's sequence by taking our arms up to the sky, nice and wide, reaching as tall as you can. Stretch your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Separate your ribs from your hips and take a nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to take the hands down towards the floor. You can bend your knees if you want to here. Just go with what your hamstrings will let you do. And let your head hang. Have a couple of breaths here in our forward bend. And we're going to do our half lift, so hands on the front of the legs, nice flat back, shoulders are back, chest pushed forward, down towards the ground, half bend, and back to the floor for the forward bend. Letting the head hang. Now we're going to walk those hands forward until we are in a down dog position. I want you to again let your head hang, drive your tailbone up towards the sky and push your chest in towards your thighs. Should get a big stretch up the back of the legs. And from here we're going to rock forward into a high plank. So shoulders over the hands, draw the tummy in. And we're going to do our crocodile. So if you need to take knees, please take knees. Lower yourself down towards the ground, keep the core on nice and tight. And then come into an up dog. Make sure you've got some room between your ears and your shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades in and down. And we're going to draw the tummy back in and head back to down dog. Tuck the feet under. Once again, push back, drive the tailbone up towards the sky. Chest coming in towards the thighs. From here, we're going to take the right foot and drive it up as high as you can towards the sky. Some people get these beautiful straight lines through their bodies. I'm pretty sure I do not, but do the best you can do. And we're going to take that right foot to the outside of the right hand. And if you need to help it forward, please do. We want the heel to be underneath the knee. Great job. We're going to take that back knee now. Draw your tummy in. Take your arms straight up towards the sky. We're going for height here, but I want you to sink forward into your hips. And keep your shoulders down away from your ears. From this position, we're going to go into a warrior position. So we will need to raise that back leg up off the ground, and then we're going to open up out towards the left side. So draw your tummy in, coming up onto your back leg and opening up out to the left side, looking over your right hand, looking forward. And just be mindful that you're not collapsing your knee inward, and tuck your bottom in. From here, we're going to go to a nice wide mountain pose. So turning that right leg towards the left side. Got a nice wide stance here. Arms up towards the sky, reaching up nice and high. Couple of breaths in. And we're going to do a nice wide side lunge here. So I want you to bend your right leg and come out and rest your forearm on your leg. Should get a good stretch through the inside of this leg here. Couple of breaths. And then back up to standing. Again, nice breath in, reaching up towards the sky. And we're going back to the warrior pose. So turning that right foot out. Sinking into the right leg, looking forward, out over those fingertips. We'll drop the left hand at the back, take the right hand up to the sky and look up. We're going to rest that right forearm on the right leg, and the left hand's going to come up and over. And if you can, turn your palm up towards the ceiling. Just give you a deeper stretch through this left side. Tuck your bottom in, don't want you folding at the center. And then we're going to take that left hand back down the leg again. Right hand up to the sky, looking up. And back to warrior pose. Looking out over those right fingertips, keep that left arm up nice and high. We're going back to the floor here, so we're going to take that back leg and turn it forward, hands coming back onto the floor in that deep lunge position again, and we're going back to down dog. So right foot back, driving the tailbone up towards the ceiling again, pushing the chest towards the knees, letting your head hang. Big stretch up the back of those legs, and just walk your heels down towards the floor here, give them a bit of an extra stretch. And now coming forward into plank. Drawing the tummy in, take knees if you need to. We're going to crocodile. And up dog. Back to down dog, and we're going to do the other side. So drive the tailbone up towards the sky. Thighs coming in nice and close towards the chest. Just work with the range of motion you've got. And I'm going to take the left foot now up to the sky, high as you can. Three-legged dog. And bringing that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Again, help it forward if you need to. And from here, we're going to come up into dragon pose. So draw your tummy in. Hands are coming up. Reaching towards the sky, but sinking in towards the hips. Sinking down, keep the shoulders away from the ears, relax through the shoulders and the neck as you reach up nice and tall. And we're going to open up now out to the right side into warrior. Hello camera. Looking out over the left. Good, just feel that in the inside of the hip flexors here and the thigh. We're going to turn that left foot forward now. So we're in a nice wide stance and take the arms up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. Drawing the tummy in. And we're going into that side lunge on the left side now. So sinking into the left. You can rest your forearm on your knee. And just feel that stretch on the inner thigh. Try not to round your back out as you roll here. Just draw the tummy in, shoulders back, chest out. But you can lean on your leg. And then we're going to come back up to our nice wide stance again. Arms to the sky. And out to warrior over the left leg. Looking out over the left fingertips. Taking the right hand down the back, raising the left up to the sky and looking up. And we're going to rest that left forearm on the left leg. Take the right arm up and over. Palm facing the ceiling if you can. Getting that stretch through the torso. And reverse it, right leg with the right hand. Left hand coming up to the sky and looking up. And we're about to get back on the floor again, so taking those hands down towards the mat, rotating that back foot into your deep lunge position. And we're going to go back into down dog. Tailbone driven up towards the sky, push yourself back. Nicely done. We're going forward into plank. Good. Draw your tummy in. Take your knees if you need to. We're doing crocodile. And then up dog. Shoulders away from the ears. We're moving back to down dog. Tailbone up to the sky. You can walk the dog again. Just get a little bit of length through those calves and hamstrings at the back of the leg. Nicely done. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. So we're in that forward bend again. I'll just shuffle forward. You can keep your knees bent if you want to. Depending on the range of motion you have, you can straighten your legs if you want to. Just let your head hang. And we're going to do a big deep breath in. Take the arms up to the sky. Reach up as tall as you can. Good. Breath in. And as you exhale, hands to the floor again. Forward bend. Let your head hang. Work within the range of motion you have for your hamstrings. What we're going to do from here is get into a chair position. So I want you to draw your tummy in. We're going to lift our chest and drop our bottom. And your hands are going to come up towards the sky. So drawing the tummy in, start to lower your bottom, lift your chest up, and hands extended up overhead. We're aiming for a nice straight line from our tailbone through to our fingertips. And now I want you to bring those hands down into prayer. And we're going to rotate until we've got our left elbow over our right knee. Right elbow up towards the sky. And looking up over the right elbow. And reverse it, other side. Good job, should be feeling a bit of pressure in those quads. Coming back to chair. Good, now we're going to go back to our forward bend. So draw your tummy in, straighten the legs, drop the chest down towards the knees, and let your head hang. Good job, we're going to do our half lift again. So hands on the front of the legs, flatten the back, shoulders back, chest towards the floor. And back to forward bend. Great job, we're going to walk those hands out until we are in a down dog position. And we're going to draw that right foot next to the right hand. Big deep lunge. Help it forward if you need to. Good job. We're going to stand up again. So if you need to take your knees and do this, or take your back knee and do this in a couple of stages, you're welcome to, but draw your tummy in and chest up, arms towards the sky. And we're opening up into warrior again with the right leg bent. Right hands forward, looking out over those fingertips. Once again, we're going to bring that right foot and turn it forward. So we're in that nice wide stance, reaching up towards the sky. And on your next exhale, we're going to do a big wide forward bend. So breathe out, let your head drop, hands drop. Just get as deep as you can into your forward bend. Hello through the legs. Good job. We're going to roll back on up to standing. Draw your tummy in, arms up to the sky, nice and tall. And back to warrior. So turning the right foot out. We're still working on the same side here. Looking out over your right fingertips, dropping your left hand down the back of your leg, right hand up to the sky. Look up, reach up as tall as you can. Back to warrior. And we're going to rotate forward again, put the hands on the floor. Taking the right foot back, so going into down dog. Tailbone up to the sky, push your chest towards your thighs, letting your head hang. And we're going to take the hands back towards the feet till we're in a forward bend. Shuffle forward onto the camera again, let your head hang. Good, we're going to do that chair pose again. So draw your tummy in. We're dropping the hips, dropping the bottom first, lifting the chest up, arms coming up overhead. This time we're going to start out to the left, so hands in prayer. Right elbow over the left knee and looking up out the back. And the other side. Good job. back to center, keeping the chest up. We're going back to our forward bend. So draw your tummy in, start to straighten your legs. Drop your chest down towards your thighs. Let your head hang. Good job. Forward bend. We're going to do our half roll again, half lift. So hands on the front of the legs, proud chest, shoulders back, nice flat back. Please check that you aren't rounding out your back here. Make sure your shoulders are back. Hands towards the floor. Forward bend, and we're going to walk forward into a down dog pose. Tailbone coming up towards the sky, push your chest towards your thighs, let your head hang. Exhale, take a deep breath in, and we're going to bring the left foot forward, deep lunge. Let the hips open up here. We're going to stand up into dragon pose now, so draw your tummy in. Do it in stages if you need to. Arms up to the sky. And we're opening up towards the right side now. Into warrior pose, looking out over that left hand. Great job. And we're turning the left foot forward and taking the arms up towards the sky, nice and tall, in a wide stance. On your next exhale, we're going to take the hands down towards the floor. Let your head hang, get as deep as you can in your wide forward bend. And as you draw your tummy in and breathe in, we're going to take the arms back up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. And heading back to our warrior pose with our left foot forward, sinking into that left knee. Good job. Just check that your heel is underneath your knee. If you're coming too far forward, you're going to put a lot of pressure on that knee, so take a big step. Nice work. Right hand can rest on the back of the leg, left hand coming up to the sky. And back to warrior. Good job. Going to get the hands back on the mat now, so rotating forward, back into that deep lunge position. Excellent. We'll take the left foot back until we're in a down dog pose. Tailbone to the sky, chest pushing towards the thighs. We're going to walk those hands in towards the feet till we're in a forward bend. So let the head hang. If you feel that it's there for you, straighten your legs as much as you're able to. Just do what you need to do for your lower back and your hamstrings. Breathing out, and as you take your next breath in, we're going to roll up to standing. Arms up to the sky, nice and tall. Hands back in prayer, heart center. And shake it out. Nice work. Hope you enjoyed that sequence today. Check out one of the other videos if you want a little bit more, and I'll see you then.